Most people think they understand the relationship they have with their dog. You feed them, protect them, love them, and assume you know exactly what they feel about you. But what if that assumption is completely wrong? Hidden inside your dog's behavior are signals most owners never notice, small reactions and quiet habits that reveal something much deeper. Researchers studying animal attachment have discovered that dogs often bond with humans in ways that resemble the emotional connection between a child and a parent, which changes everything. Suddenly, the way your dog follows you, searches for you, or settles only after knowing where you are no longer feels random. And the strangest part is that the deepest signs are usually the easiest to miss. Most people think love looks obvious in dogs, but sometimes it appears in silence instead. And one final behavior later in this video may completely change how you see your dog forever. For years, scientists believed deep emotional dependency belonged mostly to humans, parents and children, caregivers and infants. But the more researchers observed dogs, the harder that line became to ignore. Because dogs do not simply live beside humans emotionally. Many of them attach to us in ways that look remarkably similar to how children attach to parents. Not through dramatic moments, but through tiny behaviors most owners never think twice about. The quick glance across the room to check where you are, the way your dog relaxes the moment you return home, the quiet habit of following you without needing attention at all. These behaviors seem small until you understand what they actually represent psychologically: security, trust, emotional anchoring. And the reason most people miss these signs is because they expect love in dogs to look loud and obvious. But the strongest attachment is often revealed in the quietest moments. One of the clearest signs appears when your dog feels uncertain. A loud noise outside, a stranger approaching, an unfamiliar place. Most people think dogs react instantly on instinct alone, but many dogs actually pause first and look at their owner before deciding how to respond. Psychologists call this social referencing, a behavior strongly associated with young children looking to parents for emotional guidance. Your dog is not just checking where you are, they are checking how you feel. Calm expression, relaxed voice, steady body language. Your reaction becomes the emotional information they use to decide whether the situation is safe. Which means in stressful moments, your dog may not see you as just a companion at all. They may see you as their emotional compass. When your dog brings you their favorite toy, most people assume it is just an invitation to play. But the deeper meaning often appears in what happens next. Because some dogs do not bark, demand attention, or beg you to throw it. They simply place the toy beside you quietly and wait. That behavior carries far more emotional weight than most owners realize. In the animal world, valuable resources are protected instinctively. Giving them away requires trust. Which means when your dog leaves a prized possession beside you without asking for anything in return, they may be expressing something much deeper than excitement, not performance. Not entertainment, security. And the strange part is that these moments often look so ordinary that people miss how vulnerable the gesture actually is. Another sign appears so often that most owners stop noticing it completely. Your dog follows you from room to room, kitchen to hallway, hallway to bedroom. Sometimes they do not even want attention. They just quietly relocate and settle nearby again. No treats, no commands, no reward expectation at all. Psychologists describe this as proximity monitoring, a pattern seen in securely attached children who feel safest knowing a parent is close. Your dog is not following because they are needy. They are checking emotional distance. And once you recognize the pattern, the behavior starts to feel very different. Less like clinginess, more like emotional anchoring. Dogs can detect emotional changes in humans long before words ever appear. Your breathing shifts, your posture changes. Stress hormones alter your scent in ways humans cannot notice, but dogs often can. That is why some dogs behave differently during moments you are struggling. They approach more slowly, stay closer than usual, rest beside you without asking for anything. Not excitement, not play, presence. Researchers believe this resembles emotional mirroring seen between children and deeply trusted parents. Your dog may not understand why you are hurting, but they recognize the feeling itself, and instead of creating distance from it, they quietly move toward you. Sleep is where the final sign appears. In the most vulnerable state, your dog often chooses to face you or stay oriented toward your presence. Instinct overrides comfort. Safety overrides bit. And in that quiet decision, something powerful becomes clear. You are not just part of their routine. You are their sense of safety, their emotional reference point, their home. And once you understand that, nothing about how they look at you feels ordinary again.